gonna get a notification.
Hi! Happy Christmas Eve! Hi! And we got a visit from Scrooge! Another long hi! Okay, let's start with chocolate.
Chocolate.
Right here. Clarky is missing.
Santa
Claus. It's a bag.
For you.
It's got a beard that's long and white.
It's a bat.
It's got a beard that's long and white. Yeah, you can have it. Okay.
I have the chocolate.
Loves this way. Ho, ho, ho. Santa loves this way. Ho, ho, ho. I say that wrong now. Ho, ho, ho. Cherry nose. Cap
Cherry
on
note.
head. Cherry nose.
Cherry
Cap
nose.
on head. Seat that's red. Special night. Beard that's white.
We need that thrown in the trash.
All this copyrighted thing.
Yeah. I'm keeping this.
Why?
Because what are you doing? The same as that calendar.
Sucks.
Free Dobby.
I know. They're clearing out the whole thing.
I'm so glad Dee Dee and Nini can be here.
Yeah. Oh,
Expecto Patronum.
now we have chocolate.
Language.
I want to do this tomorrow.
Expecto Patronum.
I can cut these out one by one. Should I
Let's
cut
put
these out?
these there. Okay.
I'm gonna do the same as you, Letta.
This is one of my favorite verses, and it's also one of my favorite songs. Okay, here we go. Dee Dee's gonna read that.
Okay.
Hey, stop. No, hey, how about no knives for you?
Can I
You
read
can have
the
knives
ornament?
when you're older.
Can I read
Daddy,
the ornament?
you're gonna shake your booty.
Good
Daddy,
daddy.
booty shaker.
I have it. I'm reading it.
Or come sit by Nini. Look what Nini has.
There you go.
Look. Do you want to go see what Nini has?
Oh no.
Want a cookie?
You want cookie? Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead, Dee Dee.
For unto us a child is born, unto us a child is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace.
That's one of my
You can
favorites.
go put that on the tree.
Yeah, please
That
go.
was short.
And what's our ornament today, Valletta?
Baby Jesus.
Baby
He's
Jesus.
the baby now.
Okay.
Baby. I was covering him. Look, it's baby.
You want to sit down with Nini and have a cookie?
How do they do this?
Magic.
Here. Baby, so
Christmas magic.
I Yeah. I don't need to glue on. Want to go say hi? Hi. Come here, Bruce. Yeah. Without the glue. Come here. Let me do that to I already did. Say hi. It looks like nothing but shapes. Without the glue. No, this is mine. No. Can I? Can you what? Started taking this away.
Nini, do you want to read what's in pink right there?
Yeah.
Bling-a-ding.
There you go.
Mommy. Hey guys.
Okay, Nini's going to read.
And behold, thou shalt be dumb and not able to speak until the day that these things shall be performed, which thou shalt, because thou believest not my words, which shall be fulfilled in their season. And the people waited for Zacharias and marveled that he tarried so long in the temple.
Thank you. Now, if you're following along, the songs for tonight are Come Follow Me and Silent Night. And then we have two things we're going to read. So tonight, Alita, will you read this for us, please? This is called Child in a Manger.
Okay. Child in a manger, infant of Mary, outcast and stranger, Lord of all. Child who inherits all our transgressions, all our demerits on him fall. Once the most holy child of salvation, and gently and lowly, now was a glorious mighty Redeemer, see him victorious o'er each foe. Prophets foretold him, infant of wonder, angels behold him on his throne. Worthy our Savior of all our praises, happy forever are his own.
Thank you. Okay, and then because of what tonight is, I am going to read a book. Okay? This is The Night Before Christmas. Why would I read this one? Because it's almost Easter.
Because it's the night before Christmas.
I thought it was always Halloween.
Decemberween.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready? Sit down.
I am.
Okay. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, swept open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his courses they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wind, the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mountain to the sky. So up to housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow.
Mom,
The stump of a... Hold on, let me finish. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke had encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying a finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
Mommy, I think one time at school we did this thing that was based off of this book. We read the book, but as a class, and we all had one piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end, it would say the end of the sentence. And if on the top of your paper, if it said that sentence, you would read your paper. And yeah,
Interesting.
you go
Bruce
on
Wayne's
and
put it.
on. It was
Well,
fun.
Would you guys like to know where Santa is right now?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so it is 9:38 our time. Bruce Wayne.
He's just sitting there.
Okay, let's see what Santa Tracker has to say. Are you just clearing the table? Thank you. Do you want to go sit with Dee Dee?
Didi Nini?
Oh,
I like to see his face.
he just left Huntsville, Alabama, And he's headed for Alexander City, Alabama. He'll be there in 12 seconds. So he's already here in the States.
Oh,
I think that means that it's time for some kids to go to bed.
how does he go that fast, guys? How does he?
I told you, there's some time dilation nonsense that goes on when he gets into the sleigh. It's timey-wimey and wibbly-wobbly, and there's no point in explaining it.
How
Santa is a
reindeer?
wizard
Why
and he
doesn't
uses
he
the
blow
Flu
up?
Network.
Yes, but
So you better get
I had to explain that to him. He also apparates. He can't use the Flu Network with places that don't have a fireplace.
Exactly.
So he apparates. But he's a mudblood, not a pureblood, because he cares too much about muggles.
Mom
And he has a bag like Hermione's.
Yeah.
He also has a time turner.
So
That's how
then
he's able to
kids
do it.
better get to bed.
Mom told me about a key that Santa has,
Yep.
and that can unlock doors.
Yep, a master
He
key.
has magic.
But it can only unlock doors he needs to get into. The key knows if he's just trying to play a prank on somebody or something, so he can't like sneak in on the elves and whip cream them in their sleep or anything. He can't do like that.
He uses his wand for that.
Who needs a key when you got a wand? Aloha Mora. Okay, come here, Valetta. Here, Bruce Wayne. Here, sit down. Okay, everybody say Merry Christmas!
Merry